the Magic Millions. Skirt the wall has taken over and kicked away. Skirt the wall's in front and Skirt the wall's all too good. Skirt the wall's won by length and a half.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Final Gallop. It is episode 270 and is proudly supported by the Brisbane Airport Hotels Group. Shortly we're going to preview our runners for Saturday's The Star Gold Coast Magic Millions race day. Morning Tony, it's been a great summer carnival with the stable as we reach the grand final on Saturday.
Yeah, good morning Claire, good morning everyone. It has been, it's been a ripping summer carnival down here. We didn't strike a blow unfortunately at the Gold Coast last week, so we certainly look to strike one or more here at the big meeting at the Gold Coast, which as you said is grand final day for the summer carnival, the big Magic Millions Day.
It is. You've had a busy week already at the sales, securing some really nice future racehorses for the stable.
Yeah, we have up until now, there's a few more to go yet. It's been tough going out there, the market's still very strong, but as you can see by some of our purchases, if you just keep at it, shopping around around the average, and you can find a few bargains as well. So there is something for everyone. We'll try and find horses that we like in most price points. So don't be afraid to jump in and shoot Lockie or Claire an email if there's something you see that we buy that you like.
Absolutely, please do. Okay, on to Saturday's $14 million Magic Millions race day at the Gold Coast, where there will be 11 races on a bumper card. The rail is in the 2 metre position from the 950 to the 400 metre mark and true for the remainder. The track is currently a soft 6 with warm, humid days ahead and the possibility of more showers. Did you take anything away from last week's meeting, Tony, with the slight rail movement?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought the track played really well. If anything, it played a touch leaderish, but you certainly had to ride a race. There was no advantage to be back and coming wide. So it was a relatively fair track where jockeys earned their money. Trainers and jockeys, we earned our money. We had to ride races. We had to take shortcuts. We had to present our horses off the right run, and I think that'll be the same this weekend. The only fly in the ointment would be is if we get rain on the day, which we don't know how that track will play if we do so. Otherwise, I thought it raced really, really well. This is obviously the first time they've ran a meeting so close after a meeting. Last time we had a race meeting here was some time ago. They had a good month off, I think, till last week. Now we've got the backup with more rain. You're not wrong about humid conditions down here. I was sweating profusely at the sales yesterday, so it has been hot and humid. I desperately hope the rain stays away on Saturday, because if it does, I think the track will present beautifully. Okay,
we'll start with race 4, which is the $1 million Magic Millions Cutest Open over 1,300 metres, a race you have won twice with I'm a Ripper and Outback Barbie. We have 2 runners this year. We'll start with F Troop. He'll carry 52.5 kilos with Craig Williams in the saddle from barrier 17. He did run on strongly his first 2 races this prep, but then was a little bit disappointing last start. Did produce a big finish for second this day last year in the Magic Millions Cutest race.
Yeah, off about the same barrier, I think, off memory. It's pretty ordinary. Just when I said you have to ride a race and present horses and yada yada, that's going to be very, very hard for this horse to do. He's drawn wide. He has got that lightweight, which is important. He's got a great jockey on in Craig Williams. So the good thing about starting in race 4 is we do get to see the first 3 races to see any perceived bias or pattern in the track, and we really don't know how that will play. As I said, it is a backup meeting for the track. So I like the way the horse is going. Last start got a lot of buffeting, therefore didn't really let down. I've seen the horse improve out of sight since then. The 21 days between runs is key to him into this. Nice lightweight, he's a genuine chance in an open race.
Okay, the second runner we have is Situation Room. He'll carry 52 kilos with Angela Jones on board. He has drawn barrier 13. He was given a great run by Angela, start from the inside gate to win at Doomben over the 1150 metres. He raced well at the Gold Coast in the past, but will need some luck from the sticky gate on Saturday.
He was terrific the other day. 1300 is just his out of distance range. It's just as far as he wants, unfortunately, but he's such a tough little game horse. He never lets you down. 1200 has been very effective at. So my thought process is if you can get that 1200, why not try the 1300 yet again? Jockey that knows him well, nice lightweight. He'll race up on speed, which I think is an advantage. I can't see him running a bad race. The distance is my only query.
Okay, how are you going to split the two of them?
F Troop goes on top.
Okay. We'll move on to race 5 now, which is the $1 million Magic Millions Sub-Zero over 2,200 metres. We'll have 80 grand in this with 54 kilos. Harry Coffey will ride barrier 22. Was one of the best closers all day last week on the Gold Coast in the wave over the 1,800 metres. He steps out and trip here, which won't be a problem, but the draw might be.
Look, as I said again, we don't want to go back and wide. I don't know how we're going to get through these. He'll be in the second half of the field. He's got the lightweight. He was really good the other day in the wave. He was the run of the race, but unfortunately they don't pay on runs of the race, they pay on winning. So I think his job's tough from the gate because he's going to get back a long way. Harry will have to really ride him a race.
Yeah.
And that's what we'll endeavour to do here, is not take off wide and early on him, just get up through them, try and ride through them, see if we can thread the needle. If we can thread the needle, he's a fit, healthy horse.
Yeah.
The barrier I don't love.
Okay, race 6 is the $1 million Magic Millions, the Syndicate over 1100 metres. We have 3 runners in this. We'll start with Golden Boom, 58.5 kilos. Ryan Maloney rides, barrier 9. He's a very promising 4-year-old who is first up on Saturday. Was a stakes winner as a 3-year-old and comes into this off an impressive trial and jump out wins.
Yeah, he's going super, this horse. He's going really, really good. He's first back from a wind-up, but I wouldn't be scared of that if I was the punters out there. I think the horse is going brilliant. He's stepping away really well in his jump outs and trials. I expect him to do the same Saturday, step out the gates well. He's got good high speed.
Yeah.
He's going to be right up there in the firing line. I think he's also all going to beat.
Okay, second runner is Bazik. She'll carry 56.5 kilos. Ben Thompson will ride her. She's drawn barrier 5. She's in really hot form, this mare. 3 wins in a row, progressing up through the grades. Last start led for the trip at Eagle Farm to win impressively and does have a nice draw.
She's one that won't matter if it rains on the day. Loves wet ground. Couldn't be in any better form.
Yeah.
I think the step back to 1100 off the 3-week break's ideal for her. She's going to posse up. She'll sit right on the back of this speed. There's going to be good pressure here. You've got General Boom and you've got Heathcote's horse, the top here, Prince of Boom. They'll come around. Plus there's a few others will boot up. She'll just jump. She's got good natural pace. She's going to get the right run and she'll present well. And you know, they say, Claire, with mares in form, so they continue to run well, which she will on Saturday.
Okay, third runner is Bossed Up, 55 kilos, Craig Williams. In the saddle, barrier 6, another horse in really good form, winning his past 2 over the 1,000 metres. He does step up 100 metres in trip here, but he's drawn well and does have an informed Craig Williams on.
Yep, love the way this horse is going. Another horse in really good form. He'll just sit just in behind that good speed, probably midfield, 3 pairs, something like that. Stalk the back of them. If he could get on the back of something like Bazik, he could run really well. He'll be handy again. He's got the right gait, going to get the right run, weighted well. The weight for age conditions don't really suit our horses. We look at the ratings here, but I wouldn't read as much into that as what some of the punters are. I think all 3 of these are going terrific, but for me, General Boom on top.
Golden Boom.
Golden Boom.
Golden Boom.
Sorry,
Golden Boom on top.
Golden Boom on top.
Okay. Race 7 is the $1 million Magic Millions Snippets over 1,200 metres, a race you have won previously with Temple of Boom, Jonker and Isotope. We have 2 runners this year. Baller is the first one we'll talk about, 59 kilos. Jimmy Orman rides, barrier 5. Second up into this race after a really good first up run in the Group 3, George Moore. Had a nice trial at Deagon 2 weeks ago to get him ready for this.
Yeah, as I look back through those winners, Baller profiles pretty similar to a few of those. It was a couple of Group 1 winners amongst them, and Baller's been to that level and just got beaten. So I think the old horse is going super. I loved his first up run the other day off an awkward draw, ready to get back, thread the needle. He run on really well on a race where it was really hard to make up ground. Zoo-Style dominated up on speed with Rothfire. I think of this good draw here, he'll just stalk the back of the speed. I don't think he'll be any further back than 5th or 6th. Get a lovely run. He'll sprint really well. The 59, I think he's earned it, to be honest, against these, and doesn't concern me the weight. Any rain around on the day, as long as the track's soft, suits him. Horse is in great shape. 6 weeks between runs has been done by design, and he's had a perfect preparation into it.
Okay, second runner we have is Nettuno, 56 kilos. Ben Thompson will ride him. He has drawn barrier 14. Big run for second last start in the listed Falvalon, beaten by the hot Zarastro. Returns to the scene of his group win as a 2-year-old in the Ken Russell.
I don't know. I said to sack that person who drew all these gates for me last week. I tell you, obviously he retained his job, or she did. I'm not sure.
They did, yeah.
This gate makes it really tough for Nettuno. Not sure what we're going to do there. You might even see his chance our arm a touch, but that wide draw makes life tough. He's going great, the horse. He's absolutely flying. But the barrier makes his life very difficult.
Yeah. So you're just going to put Baller on top from the barrier?
Yeah, I think I will, just from the gate. I just know what sort of run Baller's going to get. He's going to be that 3rd pair, and that's the sort of run that had him winning the stakes race he won down here. What was it called again, Claire?
The Gold Market.
The Gold Market. He won the Gold Market off that low draw, just sitting in behind speed. I just can't see him getting a poor run here. He'll be very close to King of Sparta in the run. He's clearly the horse to beat, but I like Baller's chances. Everything's going super.
Okay, we'll move right down to race 10 now, which is the $1 million Magic Millions Cup over the 1,400 metres. You've won this race last year with Vinco, and also Vega 1 and Spirit of Boom. This year we will have Zarastro running. He'll carry 57.5 kilos with Angela Jones riding. Your barrier person needs the sack again, barrier 20. Arguably, he is the form horse of Queensland, winning 5 of his past 6 starts since August with a short little break there in the middle. Two starts ago did prove himself over the 1350 with a demolition win in the Recognition Stakes. Then you dropped him back to 1200 last start for another comprehensive victory from the front.
Yeah, I took him back to 1200, trying to keep a little bit of speed in his legs for this race day, really. This is a race I've had in mind for him now for some time. We're obviously deep into a prep, but we've had those good breaks in between. A lot of times we've got a month between runs, sometimes 6 or 7 weeks.
Yep.
So I've been able to give him a bit of time out of the stable within that. I'm really happy with the horse. I wasn't as gutted with the barrier as what I was, say, for Nettuno, for example. I think the 14 for him's worth. I think 20 for this horse in this race. He's a quick natural go-forward horse. A 7 furlong start's the best start here at the Gold Coast. That lovely run down the back. So I certainly don't tear my ticket up with go-forward horses drawn deep. I think he obtains a nice run somewhere in the first 4 or 5. He's not lead at all costs. So anyone out there think that's what he is, that's what they want to take him on, that's fine, they can go. We'll just drop him behind them. It doesn't bother me. He's a good, tough on-pace horse. He's absolutely going super.
Okay. We're on to the final furlong of this week's Final Gallop. Who do you think your best winning chances at Magic Millions Raceday on Saturday?
I think I've got a great chance of winning the syndicate race.
Okay.
And whichever, I'll probably put one on top, and that's probably my best chance, and probably one of the others will knock it off. But I really like Golden Boom.
Golden Boom?
Not General Boom.
Not
Golden
Boom,
I really like Golden. Too many booms. There's a lot of booms.
Yes.
Well, I do love
Funny
training.
that,
I do love training them and buying them. Golden Boom, I think he's a really talented horse. I love what I've seen of him come back this prep since he's strode up. He's just a really happy horse in a good place, and I think he's a testing material.
Okay, your best each way chance?
It's hard to go away on an each way basis here. I'd say Baller in the sprint. That doesn't mean I don't like the chances of Zarastro. He's just a bit short to be each way. So Baller in the sprint, I think it's $12, $13. I'd say he's shorting off that. I really like him each way there, but I think we've got a good strong team in throughout the day. Barriers haven't been kind to us over 2 weeks here. I know we are visitors. We're down the road to the Gold Coast. Jeez, we're still Queenslanders.
But I live here.
Give us a crack.
Really very fair.
So I think the gates have made life a bit tricky for us in certain races. But no, Baller each way, Golden Boom the win.
Okay. Your best at the provincials over the weekend. We have Ipswich on Saturday.
I got one runner, Shamrock Lou. He's prepped up beautifully. He's jumped out of the ground last fortnight, that horse. He was just going along quietly in his prep, and he's really picked up. So I'd certainly be having something on him at Ipswich.
Okay, your best track worker this week?
My best track worker this week, I think Golden Boom was pretty good. Ryan Maloney. We had a pretty wet ordinary morning Tuesday, so most of these horses are up and fit. Did a bit of work on Saturday on the course proper. Baller's going great as well, but really happy with the team heading into the weekend. Even off that wet morning Tuesday, the work's already been done. So they're a very fit team. Most of them have been racing all summer. Okay,
and your performance from the stable for the week?
Wasn't much to cheer about last week at all. So I guess ever so clever, busting the maiden on the Wednesday before, but no, not too much to cheer about. My performance of the week will be John Foote picking out some bargains for me over here at the Magic Millions.
No pressure, John. Okay, now it is time for Cav's Corner, which is supported by the Brisbane Airport Hotels Group. No luck for Cav last week in either of his legs. Let's see if he can fight back this week.
Welcome to Cav's Corner for this week. Last week we had no joy, but this week we're going to travel to the Gold Coast, second day of the carnival. We'll go Bazik a win, Baller a win. That's $100 for your $1 outlay. Good punning, guys. Before I go, just a belated birthday wishes to Big Balls Tony Gollan. Happy birthday for yesterday.
So he's gone Bazik a win into Baller a win. No pressure, Baller.
I don't know what to say for poor old Balls. That's a lot of pressure.
The only good thing is the second leg of his multi. If the first one misses out well.
Zeke runs second or third, and Baller's a really good chance there. No, it's good, mate. He's gone win-win. Tough day.
Very tough day to go win-win.
Could have went place. Would have been comfortable with that. But it's a good day's racing. Good cards, big fields, good track the way it played last week. Really good days, right? 11 races. I don't think I've ever been to the races with 11 races.
You haven't been to the races in New Zealand?
No, this is the first. I haven't. No, you're right. So this is the first for me having run as an 11 race car. It's going to be a long day, big day, but it's going to be a ton of fun down here. So whoever wants to come down to the races, come and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. And good luck to you for another successful Magic Millions Day, and also with John picking you out some nice yearlings and you securing them.
Yeah, stay tuned to our socials. Any of our emails that come out, guys, just jump into any of these horses that you see that you like. All the hard work's been done. They've been inspected well. They've been vetted. All the I's are being dotted and the T's are being crossed. So feel free to jump in with confidence. There are some nice horses to be bought here, at not all at the million plus prices that you see. There are some bargains at this sale. So feel free to shoot an email in to Claire or Lockie and jump in on one.
Absolutely, and best of luck to everyone over Magic Millions weekend.